today we're going to be talking about Alyssa's most recent home purchase and how she got into her old bad habits of being an incredibly annoying buyer. Is that fair, Alyssa?
Yes, I would say that is fair. But I was also an incredibly annoying client of yours, so it kind of made sense.
It did. It was like full circle. So for anyone who doesn't know, so first of all, we've got Alyssa and Julie with us today. Both are on the team. They're always the people that you talk to in the beginning when you're planning your life's hopes, dreams. And Alyssa and I met originally because she was a client that would call me 400 times a day. And I still remember talking to her at midnight in my New York apartment and just going through the closing cost estimate for, was it the 19th time or?
I don't recall, but I had 7 of them from a new build and I had no idea what was going on. I was literally sitting in my kitchen. I think it was like 9 or 8 my time. And I had my head down, sorrow, and I seen a postcard with your face on it. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know why I even called you. It was 9 o'clock at night. Literally, I don't know why I would do that. But anyways, you answered. So that was
midnight
good.
In New York, everybody, by the way. She answered.
Yeah.
That was years ago. I don't have that same dedication at this point, or not dedication, but just like, when you get older, you need sleep. Yeah. Like Julie's got her blue blocker glasses on today because she's got to protect the peeps.
Well, today's my birthday and I'm working, so there. I have dedication.
Happy birthday, Alyssa. You love being here so much now.
I know. I love you and our clients so much.
It's exciting
today.
So you were a nightmare the first time you bought just because you were scared, but we got you through it.
Yes.
And your most recent, Julie, you got to get in on this, ask her some questions about where she felt regrets. Because you've had a year in business, more than that.
You have a year plus in the business. You've been through a purchase before. You work with buyers all day long. You're an expert in the home loan process and the purchase process at this point. You see all phases of the real estate cycle from start to finish. How did you turn into a nightmare?
Wait, I need to say one thing so that Alyssa realizes this. So Alyssa, since you have come on the team, we've closed over 800 loans that you've been involved in.
I know. I talk to people all day long.
Alyssa, let's pause there. 800 loans. That's most loan officers' career. That's 1 year for you.
I know.
You have had your finger in the pie in an unimaginable way to gain experience yet.
I know. It's awesome. And I feel like when I'm talking to clients all day long, it's so simple. Like, don't overwhelm yourself. The pep talks that I give people and they get off the phone happy and confident, like I completely crumbled for no reason. And I think it's just because it is like, it's overwhelming. It's a lot of numbers. And the one thing that I did, and Jen like virtually slapped me over the phone, was I was in contract and I was getting ready to shop and I was gonna basically blow up my whole deal over 0.25%. And she's like, Alyssa.
I think it was a quarter. So like Alyssa did. It was an 1/8%, Alyssa.
Oh, whatever. It was ridiculous. And she's like, Alyssa, you've been shopping for 9 months. You finally got in contract and you're gonna risk this home that you love and all of your work over $20 a month. Like, who are you? But I am. $40 a month. I'm the cheapest person known to mankind. Like, seriously. And I had to get out of my head. And
let's get people background because they probably, they weren't there for the virtual slap because then I had to have Maria follow up. So Alyssa was doing the loan through our employee loan program. And sorry, I'm being stalked. And, she had locked on a specific day and then the market moved. And Alyssa is a world-renowned rate shopper. And even though she knows how terrible it is to do it during contract, you were like 7 days in. And this was like a house that had tons of offers. It had 2 backup offers. So like for all of you guys that are like, you can't resist the lure of continuing to rate shop once you're in contract, Alyssa's your girl. She's been there. She's done that. And then I'm the person that comes in and goes, what the hell are you doing? Like with rates, you can always get a lower rate. Always.
Yeah.
Every day it changes. Julie, thoughts, feelings, prayers?
Yeah, but you can't always get a house, which has been proven time and time again throughout our careers, and especially this last year. So essentially, you're going to blow this up over $40. And really, is it about the rate, or was there something else going on?
No, I honestly think it was just, it's something cheaper. Like I should be getting the cheapest deal. But I also wanted my home to close on time because, like Jen mentioned, there were 2 backup offers. Somebody even offered me, and I don't even know if this is legal. I don't even think it is. They offered me $25,000 to back out of the house, which I thought was very interesting. So I'm like, you know what? I just need to pull my jets and let this ride. And if I have to pay $40 more a month, so
it's not 40. It was like 10. I don't even know if it was 10. It might have been $8. And the company you were talking to, ironically, is a company we end up with all their clients because they can't close a deal. So we had to go.
Like, let me get this straight.
Alyssa, so basically, you guys are just bashing me on my birthday. Thanks.
Alyssa, our coworker extraordinaire, who's closed 800 deals this year with us, was shopping us.
Yes.
and she was shopping us with a lender that is so. This is the same lender I got a call last week on, where the people got declined the day of closing after they had been told they had full loan approval. It's a chop shop. But okay, and so the reason I bring this up,
to say,
Julie, is your dog murdering someone again?
My COVID dog, don't get me started.
Wait, yeah, so
work from home perils.
Do you have a shock collar yet? I know that's not humane, but
I do, but I don't, I've never used it. No. It's like in my mind, it gives me some element of control to think I'll stop the barking, but I've never used it.
Alyssa, are you going to get a dog for the new house? Is Alyssa frozen in fear of the dog?
My dog when I had twins.
Yeah. So Alyssa,
I rehomed my dog when I got pregnant with twins.
You were done.
We are coming across as animal lovers today.
I am.
You are. You don't use the shock collar. Okay, so Alyssa, the reason I brought it up was not to abuse you. It was just because it's so easy. Like I go into patterns whenever I buy a house. I'm always terrified. Even though I've done this for 120 years, I know how to get, qualify, how to get out of any position, to the end. I freak out like a newborn first-time home buyer every single time.
Yeah.
It touches on.
I was a newborn baby. I don't know.
Yeah.
The money, the security, the idea of having a place to live that's yours and what you're going to pay for it, it touches on all your insecurities, right? As a person, like scarcity mindset. Oh my God, the money, that responsibility.
I feel like Julie doesn't have this problem.
What do you mean? The scarcity mindset?
Well, no, she's just like cool.
Do you think it's the blue blocker glasses that make her so cool and chill?
Definitely.
I'm going to get a pair.
Yeah, I need to just buy a pair of those. Yeah.
Nice. So Alyssa, you got past the rate shopping. You were with Maria and Chrissy because we were like, even though, it's the employee loan division, I'm not allowed to lock your loan and all that. Like you had the processors. Thoughts? Because Maria definitely
amazing. I work with them and it's a different experience, right? Like I was in the client seat with them, and Maria is amazing. She is just like no BS. She's going to get the job done. She doesn't care, if she has to ruffle feathers, she just wants the best for you. And she, put her name on everything and was involved in every step of the way. And then Chrissy was emailing me updates on the weekends and at night. And I was just like, this is so awesome just to feel like once I was like, okay, Alyssa, stop being stupid. Like, You're going to go, you're not going to shop. I didn't have to worry about anything. It was just like a deep breath of relief. Like I knew I was in great hands, and I see how they handle our clients. And it was the same exact experience with me. It was seamless, perfect.
So once you overcame the rate, once you overcame like your eighth of a point rate increase,
the $10.
Yes.
$10 a month to work with a lender that's been licensed for 2.5 months.
That is $2 Starbucks a month, okay?
Okay, so once you overcame
Starbucks have discounts now? I mean, what the heck can you buy at Starbucks for under $5?
I'm just kidding.
So once you overcame your $10 a month difference that you might have got had you locked 7 days later, did you experience any other fears, stress, trepidation?
No.
We know you're
not really, because it's like I feel like the client's responsibility obviously is, once you get in contract, shop that day only, okay? Because then that day they need to order appraisals right away so you can close on time. Yes, I know this. And again, it went out of my head and I had to get brought back to reality. But after that, no, I just knew like it was in their hands and I knew I didn't have to worry about anything at all. And that feeling was like amazing, not having to, I'm not on the hook for anything now. It was just getting to that point, being in contract was the hardest thing, as everybody knows, the market is just super competitive. It took me 9 months.
You didn't have to waive your appraisal. You didn't
have to waive anything.
Right.
Nope.
You're not paying overprice.
Nope.
Okay. And this was a house where people wanted it so bad that some guy, like, who did they call your realtor and try to offer you $25K back out?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And I was like, what am I going to do with this like random $25,000? Like, okay, I'm going to get taxed on it. And then like, I can't use it for like gift funds for my next house that is going to take me another however long to like, it was just so bizarre. But yeah, it's not like I'm not in a competitive market. I did not have to waive anything. I didn't waive appraisal. I didn't waive inspections. The sellers even fixed a lot of like the Section 1 stuff for me. I mean, sellers, are out there that are willing to work with people. So you just cannot give up.
Well, and if you have a realtor that's trying to give away the farm like day one, and because I had this on a couple last week where I'm like, how long has it been on the market? 60 days? Why are you offering full price on a house that's been on the market for 60 days? Julie, would you ever do that?
No.
Yeah.
No way.
I mean, even if it's been on the market for like a month in this market, like, what's wrong? It's supply and demand. Why doesn't anybody want this?
Yeah, I feel like if it's over a week, unless they have like, they're not going to look at offers for 10 days. If it's been sitting on the market and they've been accepting offers the entire time, like if there's something wrong.
So day 8, Jennifer, you would not offer full price.
Absolutely not.
See, I would be about day 14, 16, no full price.
I mean, I guess you could argue it depends on the state, but like, there's certain markets where if you go through, you can see how fast the inventory is moving and the houses are getting multiples within day 2 or 3. So if the realtor was holding it off to accept offers for 10 days, then yeah, but otherwise, I wouldn't, I won't, I got burnt by waiving stuff years ago. I won't waive anything anymore.
You will not waive anything in a transaction.
Not after New York. Are you kidding me?
Tell us about, sounds like you had a little bit of a nightmare situation. You want to share with us?
I have a full video on that about how, we moved into our beautiful apartment and it leaked on our head the first night. But I mean, I've been through that. Now, Alyssa, your house I didn't even know Alyssa closed. Like, it was so drama-free that I called her later and I'm like, hey, when are you closing on your house? So when do you actually get to move in? Is she frozen or dead?
Earlier, I thought she was just being like stoic and funny, but she was actually frozen.
She is frozen, but she does freeze well. Like I would freeze like this.
Oh yeah, totally.
Are you back, Alyssa? You're still frozen. No, you blinked. She blinked. She's alive.
Can you hear us? Send signals.
Yes.
Okay, she's here.
I can hear you guys now. I don't know what happened. I was just sitting there pretending like I could hear everything.
Just so
Oh my
you know,
God.
you were frozen. You
No.
were freeze frame for a good 30 seconds.
She's a robot and this is a glitch. So there's this whole conspiracy side of TikTok where they show like people who are like celebrities where they like glitch out. Alyssa may be one of them.
Oh my God,
Maybe.
I've seen that. Like they show their reptilian faces.
Yeah. So Alyssa, tell us the secrets of your species, please. We appreciate it. We should talk about Jeff Bezos while we're here, you know, and I'm sure everyone's already clocked off, so it's just the three of us anyways. What did you guys think about the space launch?
Well, I don't really think about the space launch. What I'm thinking about and what I'm interested in is the reaction of the people to the space launch.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
the camp of people that are so pissed off at these billionaires for
So mad.
making their mission to Mars and not solving world hunger. And then there's the camp that's like, hey, if this was our attitude, no one would have ever learned to fly an airplane or to, you know, do all these other things to progress society. So I think it's really interesting how people are reacting.
It's very polarizing. Did you guys watch it? Or have
I
you
did
seen
not.
clips of the rocket?
All I've seen are the memes of the rocket going into the air.
Yeah, Julie, hold on. Alyssa, can you please just put us on a little small screen right now? We need you to look up the shape of the Blue Origin rocket. Can you just look that up for us right now?
I will look it up.
Everyone knows the shape of the Blue Origin.
Alyssa does not.
She
No,
doesn't know.
I
Oh my
don't.
So for anyone who's still on, if you
Oh,
haven't
very interesting.
Would you
Yeah,
just
isn't it?
shaped us?
Hmm.
Would now be an appropriate time to point out that it is National Hot Dog Day?
Yes, it would be a good time to point out that it is National Hot Dog Day. Definitely a good time.
Great
okay.
correlation.
And then to wrap this up, two things. First of all, I want to read you guys. Maria sends me inspirational quotes every day to my Instagram account. And I just want to read you today's.
Oh,
Why do people ask, how was work? Like, work is work. I would rather be in Europe right now, naked on a yacht while destroying my liver. But here I am. That's Maria's quote of the day.
Like,
wow.
I did like. It's a double like, I think. You're like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then the last other thing we should probably tie up with is doom scrolling. I don't know if anyone who's watching this doom scrolls, but Julie and I do it every single night. Alyssa's not aware of it.
What is this? No.
Julie, can you fill in Alyssa on what doom scrolling is?
Doom scrolling is basically where you just look through your media and you go through your scroll to find all the things that are happening in the world. And it's not hard. And it just becomes your way of being mentality. And so when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is check all the local news for the fire updates.
Yep.
Then I check local newspapers or sources for the drought update. And then I go to CNN to learn more about the Delta variant. And then I go to the Wall Street Journal to see if the stock market has crashed. And then when I'm done, I research studies like alcohol usage is responsible for like 2/3 of cancer, which is like really bad news. Yeah.
Especially given your love of champagne, it's really bad news.
So I am that person now. Friends see my number come up on their phone. They probably won't answer because I'm calling to tell them about the latest red flag warning, about the water percentage reduction we're going to be hitting in September. I am that person now. And the only person who still takes my calls is Jennifer because, like me, she's a doom scroller.
I'm a doom scroller. So I do it. And it's occurred to me that I should stop. But now, like before I go to bed, it's a bedtime and a morning ritual for me. So like at bed, I'm trying to calm down. I drink my magnesium. Alyssa, as you get older, you'll need to do this. So you need to drink magnesium, sleepy time tea. You're going to need a melatonin, which is also anti-aging. And then what you do is like when you get tucked up on your bed, you're going to need a mattress that cools you to the right temperature. Okay. We have an Cooler. So just know that's on your shopping list for 40. You're going to need your Aura ring so you can track your sleep perfectly. Okay. If anyone doesn't know what an Aura ring, check it out. I'm crazy.
We're actually not alive. We're actually dead people. This is what
This is Deb becomes early. And then you take out your phone and you're like, oh, okay, what's going on? Let's see here. Oh God, look, oh wow. I don't remember if it was China or Japan because it's a whole 24 hours now, but totally flooded out, right? And then you've had, last week we had the flooding in Germany. So I've been focusing on flooding, Julie, because the fires, I feel
What
like.
about New York? What about New York 2 weeks ago? The subways.
Oh yeah, the subways were flooding. So I'm tracking flooding, the market, crypto, and COVID, the Delta variant, of course, because we do have a gal on our team out right now. And I don't know if both of you guys know, she's one of our processing assistants, lovely, double vaccinated. She's been in and out of the hospital for the last 2 days with COVID.
No. Is it the Delta variant?
So I guess they didn't, like, what I heard from her sister, who's also on our team, is that it's not necessarily Delta. There may be a new variant. So I don't know. All I know is that
well, it probably just keeps mutating. Like the flu mutates every year, right?
Yeah.
She's having breathing trouble because of coughing.
Oh God. And you know, the scariest part about this, like, let's really get into the doom scroll since we went here. The biggest issue is the kids, because the kids that get this Delta variant apparently are having stronger reactions, whereas before COVID didn't impact them so much.
You're going to scare Alyssa to death right now.
Yeah. No, I got a little one too. I have two. So yeah, so I'm like, do you send them? I mean, what if we're not back in school? Or what if you have to make a choice to send your kids back to school? If this Delta variant's really a bigger issue.
I have to say, if they weren't vaccinated, I don't think I would send them right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Check out 5-year-old Georgia today.
Say that again.
Check out 5-year-old in Georgia today.
See, this is the problem with doom scrolling.
I know.
Probably why I don't doom scroll, and I'm like chipper and love to talk to our clients all day because I don't doom scroll.
But if you're a doom scroller, if you are a doom scroller and that's the language you speak, just take note. Jennifer said, check out 5-year-old Georgia today. I automatically knew, go to Google, type it in.
Like, guys, you're going to cry though, so you might not want to. It's really, really sad. Alyssa, we need a doom scroller on wind. We've got water, we've got fire. I think we need wind and earthquakes. If you guys doom scroll for earthquakes or wind, like
earthquakes, you know, there was like a 3.4 in Eureka yesterday, or maybe a 4.3. I can't remember. Yeah, we can't even, in California, all we care about is earthquakes until 2017 when the first fire hit. Now nobody even thinks about an earthquake in California. It's all about drought and fire.
Yeah, I don't really care. I like the earthquakes. I'm so used to at this point. I'm just like, meh.
Whatever.
Yeah. So, okay, Alyssa looks dead inside. We don't know if she's frozen yet or if we've just terrified her.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thanks.
She's really excited.
Talking about Doomsday on my birthday.
Alyssa, tell everyone what you're so excited about today other than your birthday.
Oh, yeah, you sent us a picture last night.
Oh, it's National Hot Dog Day.
At Wiener Schnitzel. Now I've got to post this video today.
Yes, that is a secret of mine. I love Wiener Schnitzel.
So, do you like your Wiener Schnitzel topped with anything?
Yeah, I like a chili cheese dog with onions.
Okay, raw onion or sauteed?
They don't saute.
I don't think they saute.
Yeah, that's not the way it works, Julie. No.
I don't really eat the Wiener Schnitzel, so I don't know about the toppings, but I would assume either or. So you get a raw.
No, I think they just do like raw. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. And how many do you take down in one sitting?
Okay.
Probably 3. Probably 3.
Damn.
They're small, Jen, right?
Julie, next time you come out to Carmel, there is a Wiener Schnitzel like 45 minutes away. Maybe we should have Alyssa come out too. We can do a pilgrimage to Wiener Schnitzel so that you can experience a chili cheese dog with extra onions.
Yes.
Yes.
I can even ask them. I'll ask the manager to saute them for you.
I mean, a hot dog is like a real commitment. And then you're adding chili on top of that. That is like next level, girlfriend.
Okay, I'm going to end this now. On that note, thanks for tuning in. God knows what we'll talk about next.